Nope. Yay! It almost feels like we're going slower than before, but whatever! I mean, it really kind of does feel like we're going slower than before. I can't articulate that enough. Okay. Well, we have that. We're gonna go through this guy's destroyed house. Gonna get back on our bike. We're gonna go this way. And then we're gonna destroy nature. Yay! Okay. Hello. Interesting comment. Is interesting. Okay. Let's, make it confused. And then we'll proceed to beat it up. As is our custom. Bite or go... We're gonna go with bite. I wish that had done more. However, thank you very much. Oddish, you are being quite the cooperative little opponent today. And I really do appreciate it. Thank you for not using a harmful attack. I'm once again totally okay with this. Totally fine with... I'm very happy with how that particular round of the battle went. Yes. Yes. I am not getting rid of Supersonic. Even though it is a bug move, I really don't want that particular move. I would much prefer Wing Attack. No, I don't think I'm gonna switch. Let's try out your brand new Wing Attack. I'm not sure why you create 2 Whirlwinds and then throw them at the Bellsprout, and we call that Wing Attack, but you know, whatever. No, oh, this is gonna be fantastic. This is going so well. I'm extremely happy with how this is going at the moment. Yay! Oh, I'm so happy. This battle is going fantastic. In fact, this might have been one of the most cooperative and just happy battles I've ever had. At least in this playthrough. This has been... How did I deceive you? This has been fantastic, except for apparently I deceived her, even though I was very truthful and told her that I had Pokemon, which is very true. Ooh, Aerial Ace. I am going to use that at some point. Okay. Maybe you should have done something to amuse yourself besides attack children. With your Pokemon. It's kind of a rude thing to do when you... I mean, it's rude. Ugh. Now, I've been slowly, just looking up, and I mean really slowly, looking up all the stuff for 3rd generation Pokemon. 3rd generation was kind of the Pokemon game where I don't at least have a physical player's guide for it. I never got one at any point. So it's the one where I'm actually having to use both Bulbapedia and Cerebi.net. Both very good sites. Each kind of with their pros and cons. But I do use both. To try to figure out exactly what move sets I want, like at the end of the game with all the TMs and stuff that people can learn and not learn, and also HMs. The move sets that I want my Pokemon to have when we go towards endgame. And while there was a point where I was, oh yeah, not touching anything. There was a point where I was very heavily considering. I'll talk about afters. Do. do 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 do. Yay! Yay! It evolved! Inaku's even more powerful than she was before. But I'm trying to figure out exactly like what the not best move sets I can possibly make are, but what's the one that's going to be the most versatile, because I'm going to need that versatility. Okay, well, since you evolved, I really don't see a need for you to be right out in front at the moment. We have another Pokemon that is really close to evolution. Oh, this is gonna be good. It's gonna be fantastic. Okay. Let's do this thing. Let's start by glaring down our enemy. But the game, I mean, especially with my Pokemon starting to evolve, stuff like this, the game is going to start picking up, hopefully, in speed. Because it's the weird thing about the pacing I always find in the blue, Pokemon Red and Blue, and then obviously Fire Red and Leaf Green. Though in this one, there's a part where we will go to the Sevi Islands. As part of like the main up run to the Indigo League, like just before we even get all our badges. I haven't decided if I'm going to do the content for the stuff afterwards or not. I might not. I will, when I figure that out, I will be sure to let everybody know. But it's just, the pacing is weird because there's a point where, and I always find that there's a point where the story of the, like the Team Rocket conflict, which is going to pick up fairly soon, where that kind of slows down a bit. And then, the rest of the game happens, and then things speed up. Just because levels of people in the areas and gym leaders' levels stop being so, like, vastly different. Oh, goodness. Well, this is not good. You know what? For safety's sake, I was like, here are 2 Pokemon that you could just murder instantly. Nope. Oh, goodness, Metal Claw. I'm just gonna thrash about for a bit. I feel like I trailed off on my thought, and I'm sorry if I did. Oh yes, hopefully things will speed up, and then it comes to the thing where it has been a bit of a debate, at least internally. Okay. About if I should get a Ghastly, because I'm not playing on a modded version of this game at all. So it would stay as a Haunter the entire time. I would never be able to get up to a Gengar. And kind of because of that, I mean, there's a chance I might catch one to use essentially in the battle against, excuse me, almost burped. In the battle against Sabrina. But at the same time, even though excuse me, even though Keegan can learn Surf, I'm really far more inclined to, and I'll probably teach him Surf regardless, it's a good move. But I'm far more inclined to, how do I put this right? Articulation is not my friend today. Okay. Okay, there we go. I'm far more inclined to have a Tentacruel eventually, as part of the team, simply because just the versatility of water Pokemon and just having the water Pokemon, that's, I mean, it's a boon. There will probably be lineup switches for Sabrina, but there's a chance it might switch back. especially with Squish, like the kind of role Squish has been on. Yes, bug Pokemon, like especially Beedrills, are better early game than late game. At the same time, if Squish keeps proving himself like he has been, I won't, you know, if he keeps proving himself and being useful, I have no reason to sideline him. I mean, it's something I always find funny sometimes in sports, how you have a player who's on a roll, just on an absolute roll, and they're not, and there's been no signs that they're getting off that roll, and then the coaches switch him out, and it's like, I mean, maybe they know him better and they can see that there's diminishing, and there's actually a visible sign that, you know, we're just not familiar enough with them to seeing, or are they scared that something's going to happen, or they're going to just go off that roll. I don't know. But yeah. So there's that.